What's up guys, it's J-Ho and I'm back, and today we're going to talk about the much anticipated sequel to 2017's Nioh 2. Finally, we're getting another trailer. Team Ninja's been pretty quiet for the past year. Ever since they announced this game at last year's E3, we haven't seen any gameplay footage whatsoever until now, and I'm pretty stoked. I haven't watched it, the trailer. I've been at work. I just got home. It's 5:30 in the morning right now, so if I look a little tired, I apologize. Please bear with me. But yeah, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and let's go. Is that the main dude? Team Ninja. Doesn't look like William. He's got the horns now. Is that double axe? Double axe. New weapons. New yokai as expected. Wow. Everything's so fast. Oh, you got debuffs on Nioh magic. Tornado attack. Is that Fujin? Man, everything is happening so fast. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and rewatch some of these. Guardian Spirit, and now you have a Devil mode. Oh, assists! Nice! Yokai Wall. Alpha Demo. That's like tomorrow. Oh, Kodama. Wrong gesture. And he kills you. Nioh 2. Nice. That was pretty cool. Let's go back and do a little bit of analysis, see what's going on here. Okay, that does not look like William. So we probably have a new main antagonist, protagonist, I mean, which is fine. I mean, William was cool, but he's just a generic white dude. I had zero emotional investment or attachment to the character. It's not like Final Fantasy VII and those characters. So if they replace William, that's perfectly fine with me. It'd be cool if they had a chick as a main character. That'd be kind of cool. Have a waifu. So we got a snake with a woman's head here. That's pretty cool. And we have a dude that hops around on one foot with an axe. It's kind of like the umbrella in the first game. Just hops around on one foot. We got a debuff here. So Nioh magic is back, which is good. This yokai, this demon yokai, is kind of like an updated version of the first game. We got like Jigglypuffs. So this demon form looks different from the first demon form. So I'm assuming there's different demon forms that you can equip, just like different guardian spirits, and they're probably going to have different attributes and stat boosts. And Kodamas are back. This is like a death Kodama. So if you do the wrong gesture, it's gonna kill you. And you can call on assists. I think there was one assist where you can call on a yokai wall. Where the hell is it? Okay, this is the one where you call in the archers, the skeleton warriors. That's cool. Oh, and you get horns. Every time you use a special ability, you get horns. That's cool. And you have double axes. So in the first game, you had double tonfa as a close range weapon. Double tonfa and double katana. Now you have double mini axe. Oh, there it is. Yokai wall. Was this a summon? It is. New armor sets, as expected. That spear looks pretty cool. You got new helmet. Almost looks Chinese. So yeah, looks pretty cool. I just got a text from my buddy saying there is the alpha complete walkthrough already online on YouTube. I don't know if I want to spoil myself, or if you want to spoil yourself and watch it, but I'm gonna hold off on that until it actually comes out in North America, and I'm gonna play it myself. So things we can expect from the new game, and things that I kind of want in Nioh 2. First and foremost, as I said, there's going to be a new main character. It doesn't matter if it's going to be a brand new character or if they bring back William. Either or is fine. I wasn't invested too much into the character, so it doesn't matter. However, they better bring in a really badass bad guy. Kelly in the first game was okay. He was okay, but it could have been better. Next, let's get some of the obvious stuff out of the way. We're expecting to see new weapons, new armor sets, obviously. Stances are probably going to be returning, high, medium, and low. Key charges, stamina bar, everything that made the first game so great. I expect all that stuff to return. And to be frank, probably they're going to bring back and reuse a lot of the stuff from the first game, which is fine. There's no need to reinvent the wheel, right? So just keep everything that made the first game great and just add on to it. Next, the skill trees. With any Souls game, you have to have a skill tree, and Nioh 2 is going to have a lot of new attributes, new guardian spirits, new demon mode, the devil trigger, sorry. So the skill trees are going to be expanded a lot, and I can't wait to see what that looks like. Next is a huge gripe that I had in the first game, and something that they never fixed despite having 3 DLCs, and that was the item box, your inventory box. They cap the limit at 500 items, and it was a hassle. In fact, it was a pain in the ass to always manage your items and to get rid of stuff, because your item box would always fill up. Please, I hope they increase the limit to 999. I feel that is something that they have to do, especially with this new game and all the new stuff that they're adding into it. So in the trailer, obviously we saw a devil trigger, but I think there was a brief shot where you have a guardian spirit. So guardian spirits are expected to return probably, and I don't know how many new ones they're going to add. And I don't know if the devil trigger will have stat boosts just like the guardian spirits. Speaking of stat boosts, in the first game you had clans that you could join, and depending on which clan you were part of, you had specific stat boosts. So I would love it if they brought that back. If not, no big deal. Now, one of the biggest components that people were griping about in the first game was the grindiness and the RNG. As much as I love this game, I considered this game to be Game of the Year back in 2017. Even I thought the grinding was a little bit too tedious. So trying to get certain weapons, certain armor sets, the RNG was getting a little bit too ridiculous. So I hope they kind of tweak that a little bit and make it a little bit easier on players and not make it so grindy. Another thing that I hope Team Ninja tweaks is also the forging and the stat rolling when it comes to RNG. A lot of resources used just to get that one stat that you wanted. So I hope they really make it easier for stat rolling. Another huge component that Team Ninja kind of dabbled in the first game was PvP. Throughout the DLCs and updates, they kind of made improvements to PvP, but unfortunately it never really caught on and it wasn't that well received. I don't know if they're going to bring back the PvP for Nioh 2, but it'd be nice to have it back, and I hope they address the problems that the first game had with the PvP. The forging in the blacksmith, I really hope that you are able to sell your weapons and armor that you don't want instead of just dropping it on the field, because you spend so much time forging these weapons, getting the stats, and then you get something better. Now you have a useless item. You have a useless sword or piece of armor, but you can't get anything for it. You can't get any money or any Amrita for it. So I hope they tweak that. And speaking of forging, smithing text was a big part of the first game to get certain armor sets and weapons, so I expect that to return as well. Now, talking about the biggest difference that everyone is noticing is we finally get a devil trigger. So everyone draws comparisons to this game and Onimusha because of the skeleton warriors, the devil trigger, the abyss and the dark realm, the forging, especially in Dawn of Dreams, quite similar apart from the combat system. The one thing that was missing from the first game was an actual devil trigger like Onimusha. All you got was just a guardian spirit, you activated it, and your weapons were enhanced by elemental damage and magic, but your physical form never changed. But finally, in Nioh 2, Team Ninja has taken it to the next level when it comes to your supers, and we get a proper devil trigger, just like in Onimusha. And I did notice that there are different forms, different colors, so maybe you get a fire devil trigger and then you get an ice or different elemental attacks. I don't know, as I said, I don't know if you're gonna get different attributes and stat boosts. We're just gonna have to wait and see until the alpha comes out or until the real game comes out later down the line. And lastly, the combat system I expect to be just as tight and just as refined as the first game, which is why I cringe when people say that this game is just a Japanese Dark Souls. It is almost nothing like Dark Souls simply because of the combat system is so tight and refined. All I'm expecting is for Team Ninja to keep what made the combat in the first Nioh so good and just add on to it. So that's all I can think of what I kind of want for the second game and what we can expect to see. Unfortunately, Sony isn't going to be at E3, so this is probably the most we're going to get until between the alpha and the actual release, kind of like what they did back in 2017. And I just hope that Team Ninja comes out with a real release date sooner than later. As always, thank you for watching. Have you seen the trailer? What do you think Team Ninja is going to add on to the new game, and what do you expect to see? If I missed anything, please feel free to add them in the comments below. But until next time, I will see you guys on the next video. Take it easy.